everyone. As you can see, I got some other stuff in the background here now. Whatever. Uh, Personal robe because I'm kind of out on my butt right now. I'm kind of feeling bad from whatever I freaking swallowed or whatever, bad stomach bug. And right over there, that's my dog's stuff. So like winter and whatever. Oh boy. Um, yeah, I kind of realized what I did with my last personal update, and you know, whatever. If you want to go, go. If you want to stay, stay. I keep saying that from the channel. If you want to if you get tired of my stories, go ahead, leave. Just some old freaking kid that never got to have his own full-on life, I guess you could say, down on Earth. Kid denied of every little teensy tiny detail that you could probably have as far as a childhood goes, and because of getting hit by something. I just forget it. I'm tired of trying to recall some of my past memories. It's getting pointless. So, in a way, I'm just moving on. I'm just trying to make sure I get things where I need to be. And I kind of stated as in my last video, the description, or whatever, of what happened to me and Aita, like after all that. I don't know what happened, but I kind of went to say like, okay, I pretty much pledged my loyalty to Infinite instead of just just the core itself. I mean, forget all this balance and stuff. I mean, those are just energies branched off from the Infinite, as far as I'm concerned. It's useless. It turned out he was just trying to test my loyalty because, well, whatever uh, kind of deal she destroyed some part of Aita's uh, clan, but actually rebuilt something else in return, and uh, there was some other deal they made. She had made with Aita, and I don't know. I'm not going into details. It's just it's confusing. Whatever the Infinite did, sheesh. Whatever. I just don't know. Oof. What a headache. Ugh. Oh, bugger. Like, Infinite is definitely a lot more complicated than anything else in the multiverse. That's for damn sure. And and fractal space in general. The biggest one that I pretty much was doing this personal update for was that aside from the deal I struck with the Infinite, I kind of made another deal. I don't know if I should have made it, but yeah, I kind of asked some mercs or whoever they are to just do some. I want to do a little bit of a shady dealing when it comes to, you know, body enhancements. Um, One of the bigger ones that I had as far as defense goes, was increased perception, which means I could probably see a bullet or a fly or something like that go by, and if I wanted to, and then deal with it as I please. If you ever seen the movie Clock Stoppers or something like that, I don't know. It's a pretty old movie. It's like pop culture old, so you probably wouldn't know. Very little know. But it goes off the premise that you are going a lot faster than what's around you, so you have a general idea of what's going on around you, but the people don't know what's that around you that are going slower than you don't know what's going on. So that's kind of the basic premise. Basically, turning on, I have my eyes have a slight connection with my brain, makes it a little bit faster and able to process information quicker. The other alterations that I've tried to get, but they're not having much trouble. Give them a blood sample and stuff like that, disorder and stuff. He's like, okay, why do you ask I want this? Well, I kind of saw something that I didn't like recently, and it's in regards to, I hate saying it, but biblical prophecy. Yeah, my predictions are definitely coming true, and it's best I just share them on the spot. Either that or I'm creating it. I don't know which. It's just something, some sort of like me is negative, negative me sort of poor mindset, I guess you could say. I mean, some people will say like, okay, you create the reality around you because you perceive it, and then it goes down the line like that, obviously. But yeah, for me, it's kind of like, okay, I'm here, I'm able to tap into some pretty major stuff. Just like, do I know how to discipline myself and keep from using it too much? A little bit, but there's always going to be the constant human element of, oops, I made a mistake. Because I'm a hybrid, so can't really get rid of that. And I'm still kind of a little bit pissed off that some of the politicians mainly are supposed fearless leader who's caused nothing but deceit, lies, and hate among other people, and the one before him, which caused even more hate. Just, ugh. Humanity, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like to the point where I'm like, I want to help, but I don't want to help, and then I was going this and doing that. Screw it, man. I don't know what to do. I'm just at the point of like, should I just take care of myself, or should I go after this? One of these politicians that are causing so much trouble. Tell them, hey, you're being a complete and total dingus. You need to stop being human for a little bit and start thinking superhuman. I mean, what happened to some of the common sense of the world? Seriously? I'm not the most commonsensical guy in the entire world, but hey, I'm trying my best to survive, ain't I? far as humanity goes, it's pretty much screwing itself. Everybody knows that. Shit is fucked up. And what are we gonna do about it then? I mean, you have these Greenpeace people that are saying like, okay, we're going through what we did your way through the political system. Now we're having to fight for it. No, that's not the way to do it. You're supposed to cooperate with. Oh, just words can't describe. To be quite honest, some of the stuff they're trying to send to me as of recently, yeah, just forget you. You're the radicals out of the entire political Green Party. Sheesh. I mean, we eat meat for crying out loud. Come on, you're worse than PETA. I mean, sure, yeah, we picked that up from the reptilians, but it's the only damn thing that helped us through the Ice Age. The biggest, the big, as far as prophecy goes, the next thing to go is people like me, because I'm radical and you're wrong and I'm right, that sort of thing. You're not supposed to say anything else, blah blah blah. Is eh. Kind of watched a video recently that goes down the line of the varying stages of oppression, and then it finally gets to this person like, okay, I get the point. That's not good. You get this person out of the way, then you get this person out of the way, and it goes on and on and on until okay, it's finally you, and then there's nothing left. There's no culture left. There's only cold, hard logic in a really nasty world that someone's built for their sake. I just don't want to be a part of that. I'm having a freaking death wish because of some of this crap. Am I letting it get to me? Maybe. Some of the political bullshit we have these days versus what I had what I got to deal with, like in fractal space, but whatever. I mean, I'm freaking galactic citizen. Why should I bother with Earth? Because they would actually be able to trade. Well, that's why. Eventually, if they had some reason to. Humanity's going completely kaput right now. I'm just sitting here watching it do it. Should I be able to do something? I have plenty of plans being able to do it. Assassination, building or something, which is absolutely out of nothing from cheap land. And I do mean cheap because the freaking housing market is completely crashed. Some of the things of this world, some of the things in just all these other planets. I mean, you have diseases and critters that are locked up that shouldn't even be around, and then you have this place that's still free, open air, so to speak, and then you have the people living on it that could be considered a disease. Yeah, said it. You've freaking gotten me into this whole the computer thinks, well, thinks we're parasitic to the planet, sort of deal. Blah. Am I really going to be the most negative, ill-mannered guy of the entire world? Maybe. Do I want to do something about it? I keep asking myself that, and I still don't have an answer for that. If I did, I would probably end up doing something insanely stupid and going there and getting a kill. So I have a death wish. There's nothing left for me here, man. Fuck. This is the day I was born, and then you just up to the point to I die and then be reborn as some lonely, impoverished idiot that doesn't know how to deal with the world around them. What a prank. What a prick this world is. I mean, seriously. You get all you listen to me bitch all day, I guess. Hell, a lot of people bitch about the world every day, and they still like, okay, what are you gonna do about it? No, I can only provide solutions. It's like I can only say, okay, how long is this gonna take before some crap happens? Before people have some sort of lasting peace. That only lasts for about what, 4 years now. What a pain in the ass. I mean, we get out of the war from like what, Korea, and it's like 20, 30 years later, and then just start up a new one. Yeah, some peace treaty. Nice job, UN. You're really a great council to work with. Pricks. Idiots. Fools. A lot of them. Bilderberg. You think you could actually create a corporate society that you can say, okay, well, I built something better. We don't even need a democracy. We could just put security cameras everywhere and invade your privacy. Fuck you. Really? Then you have the other one, other faction that's like red dragons, and then you have the white dragons trying to go against them. They have a freaking intel war between the two of them, and then the red dragons finally take over white dragons, and stupid stuff happens to say, okay, let's bring back the white dragons as it was, and they kick everybody out of the white dragons, and it repeats all over again. While that happens, the red dragons are actually causing even more trouble as far as the crime families and making things worse over China, Japan, and every Oriental city in the freaking area. That's just the underground. Above ground? Sheesh. You already see what the hell's going on. What's going to happen with them? Well, Bilderberg's going to get what they want. Red Dragons are going to get what they want. They're going to end up fighting with each other. They're going to start several more wars. And the whole world starts collapsing on itself. No ecosystem will be safe. Nothing will be sacred anymore. Just another freaking reptilian planet. That's my freaking prediction. What a pissant way to go. I mean, hell, like, we're becoming emotional more than logical, and then there's a balance between the two, and then we switch over to again. Seriously, make up your mind. Either make us build a society based around logic or emotion. I mean, sure, there's differing turntables when it comes to logic, and different turntables when it comes to emotion, but shit, man, just freaking futile attempts to say, okay, we can actually create whatever the hell we want without repercussion. Not gonna work that way. The corporations freaking run the world. Get it through your freaking head. They ain't the freaking politicians. The corporations got every goddamn bit of cash you have. Whatever freaking note or whatever you said. All it says like, okay, I own this much of a piece of land or a company or something like that. When you don't actually own shit. It's paper and zeros and ones, people. It's not gonna work out when everything is gone. It's all gonna freaking go downhill. Why do you think I'm out here? As soon as I can freaking get out of here and get as much bait as possible and grab a fishing pole, grab a boat, and get the fuck up on the coastline. Get somewhere colder, so to speak. I swear this is a foobar. As if me being sick without a freaking stomach bug, I ain't much. Not really improving my mood, does it? Anyway, enough of me bitching.